btmreview.com, here with another commentary. God bless the commentaries. We're going to be doing a horror film. It's good after a string of family-friendly, feel-good comedies starring fucking Pauly Shore.
We're doing In the Army now. No, we're not.
I don't think we're going to be doing that for a while, if it's going to happen at all. We pretty much
on this a one time.
But no, we've done a string of sort of 90s live action classics, that we didn't. There's, movies like Mighty Ducks and Cool Runnings, even though we didn't actually do those particular movies, which we should sometime. But want to get back into some horror. Before you know it, it'll be Halloween, Zach. I can't wait. Best season.
Yep.
It's just a couple of months away. There's no reason we can't prep. But we're going to do Pet Sematary, which is
one of my favorites, actually.
It's awesome. It's one of the best Stephen King adaptations.
Probably is the best.
It's one. I mean, obviously, if we're going actual adaptation to true to the book, it's really, really good. Even though the book does have more content, it's such a good movie. I mean, of course, The Shining's good. Misery's
yeah.
good.
Well, I mean,
Misery's really good.
Really good. I almost consider The Shining Stanley Kubrick's movie, though.
Yeah. He made it its own. I feel you. But we're gonna start this. We're gonna do our typical 3, 2, 1 play countdown.
I got this from my Blu-ray, so if you have that, it's the same, and it's black at the beginning for about 3.5 seconds. And then the Paramount logo comes in. And
now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know why I'm not watching my Blu-ray copy. Did you guys hear my fucking phone?
You have the Blu-ray?
I do have the Blu-ray.
That's hilarious. we, for people that don't know how we do this, I rip my Blu-ray, then I put it in a file so he can watch it, the same copy, but he already had the same copy. And this particular movie took a while to upload because it was like 10 gigabytes.
I wasn't thinking, man.
That's hilarious.
Dude, I have so many movies, I forget what movies I have sometimes. But it's all right. I don't have a Blu-ray player in my bedroom. I don't have the setup in here, and I don't want to talk in my main entertainment room because I have vaulted ceilings and the echo's crazy.
Yeah, and it's easier to be able to listen to it through your headphones.
Yeah.
So that it's not.
Yeah, and that makes sense too. And I no longer have a Sony Vaio, so I can't watch Blu-rays on my laptop anymore. That would have been the easiest. But look at us talking about all this pointless bullshit when we should be getting down to the movie. So let's do our countdown starting now. Don't mind me smacking on a little popcorn. It won't last for long. But are you ready, Zach?
Yep.
Hold on to the seat of your pants. It's about to get good. 3. Oh, wait, fuck. Should we tell the people at home where we're starting? What is this Blu-ray? It's the Blu-ray copy, so how does it work out in the first couple of seconds?
I just told you.
Did you?
Were you not listening? Yeah, it's like black screen for 3.5 seconds, and then the Paramount logo comes up.
Okay. No, I tend to tune people out that aren't myself, the life of a narcissist. Okay. 3, 2, 1, play. I think that was our longest intro ever.
Oh, well.
We've earned it. We've earned a little bit of interaction time with you guys.
Diddle-diddle-doo.
And now our feature presentation. I don't remember. I think that's what it says on TV or something.
They don't even use that music for that logo anymore, do they?
No, it's silent.
Yeah.
It usually just starts the music of the movie in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm. Pet Sematary. If this was a remake coming out now, it'd have dubstep.
Well, and this was something that they have been talking about remaking.
Yeah. I remember a while back, George Clooney was attached to it.
Really?
Denise Crosby.
George Clooney was attached to it in a producing role?
I think he was playing Creed, the main character.
And before we started this, you were telling me Bruce Campbell was up for the part of the original Creed?
Yeah, the original Bruce Creed? Campbell was actually. That would have been awesome.
It would have been cool, but I don't... Have we ever seen Bruce Campbell really attempt serious acting chops? Because what he's good at is that hammy acting.
Yeah, a lot of people say that the guy that plays in this movie is pretty hammy too, though. I don't know. I don't really agree completely.
He plays it straight. I mean,
Yeah.
he plays it pretty straight to me. I mean, Bruce Campbell's hammy. He does the even in Spider-Man. His like, my name is Bruce. This is Bubba Hotep. He's always that same hammy actor. He found his niche, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we saw what happens when he tries to act for real. We saw him in the original Evil Dead. It's awful.
I love that movie. That's my favorite Evil Dead movie.
It's amazing. But I'm saying his acting is bad. It was his first.
He's almost like a secondary character in the original.
Oh yeah, he's not like the.
At least for the first half.
He's just the lone survivor. I mean,
yeah.
No, exactly. He's just like usually the woman in a movie that's the last survivor. That it is weird though. He was a man that survived. It's usually when did that start? When did that trend start? Where
Biffer, a hell of a sniffer. I never noticed that. I didn't get to read it all. I just cut off what you were already saying.
No, it's fine. Fuck you. No, I'm saying I think it actually started with Halloween where it became the trend for the woman to be the you know,
mm-hmm.
that's another thing actually John Carpenter trailblazed people don't mention then. You know, is that female there's stereotypes, you know, but like there's still strong female leads that defeat the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's pretty cool that Ash is, you know, breaks the mold a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll always have that really awkward scene with him winking, like opening his eye back and forth with his girlfriend in the first Evil Dead. It's like that seemingly goes on for about like 30 seconds too long, but yet you still love it.
He gives her that weird fucking necklace that nobody would wear in real life.
And it makes no sense. It doesn't really pertain to the movie. Why are we talking about that movie? We should be talking about this movie.
Actually, mentioning that real quick, I heard that was actually supposed to be the thing that killed the demons in the end.
Oh, that
was how he realized that burning the book would kill them because, like, it's a little magnifying glass and the light was going to shine through it or something.
Maybe they should have edited out the scene where he gives it to her then.
Yeah.
I love... I've always wanted to live in Maine, you know, because of movies like this. I love these big old houses and all the trees. I mean, I live in Arizona now, so I don't see a lot of trees. But have you hugged your empty today? I was fucking choked on a popcorn kernel when I said that. Overactor.
Denise Crosby.
Look at that tire swing and that. Look at all that land.
See, we were talking about what happens to characters after they're done in the movies. She actually went on to be on the Starship Enterprise.
Yeah. I was about to ask where I remember her face.
But she dies at the end of it. She was fucking dead through that whole show, dude.
I never watched it. What do I look like, a nerd? It's young that kid from Spawn, young that kid from New Nightmare, young that kid from Full House.
Yeah, Full House. Yeah,
his name was Aaron in Full House.
I want to play with you.
I play with you. We had awful good time. Now I want to play with you.
Boys have a vagina.
Yeah, when I was a kindergarten cop, he was in everything.
I said boys have a vagina. I screwed that up. How do you screw that line up? This is funny. It breaks. She's like,
cries like a little girl. It's not like she broke. I mean, that could have been bad, you know?
Yeah. That's how kids are, dude. They fall.
She should have landed on that. How did... I don't know. You would have thought she would have landed. Dude, I honestly think this is the best example of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Like, it's effective, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like you kind of see it, but it's still so effective. It's not like super heavy-handed. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's kind of heavy-handed, but it has a big payoff. I love it, man. He's so cute. Watch your fucking kids, man. There's going to be next thing you know, it's going to fall into a gorilla cage.
Oh, get out of that fucking wire.
Not a roll.
I corralled him for you, missus.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm Lewis Creed. Judd Crandall.
I love Fred Gwynn, man. He's so cool.
He's awesome, man.
He's awesome, man. They got Monsters is on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch it. Who dressed that little kid, man? Why is she wearing all these clothes that are like way too big for her?
I'm Ellen Creed.
just a second ago I was crying like a little bitch, and now I'm totally fine.
Yeah, that's how kids are, dude.
Our clam's really happy.
Mr. Crandall, there's a path over there. Do you know where it goes?
Oh, no, good story.
That's
Good
where I
roll.
go to rape the co-eds. Go down there.
It's a good story.
I love that.
Take it
part.
up
I
there
love the Zoom in.
sometimes.
Tell you the story too. After you get settled in.
Great. Excuse me.
In the book, he has a wife,
It's nice
Yeah.
and I believe there's a whole scene where he talks about where he kills his wife, and she turns or something. I mean, there's some added stuff in the book, but this is a pretty good adaptation. It really is.
Yeah.
And Stephen King also has like a lot of pointless fluff scenes in his books.
Oh, yeah.
Tons, man. Like the whole scene where his wife jerks him off in the tub.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Dude, the whole first like hour of the It book is just the fucking boat going down the gutters. You know what I mean?
it's ridiculous. Like he's like Token. He takes 3 pages to describe a blade of grass. He's not even like that. It's not like he's super descriptive. He just goes a lot of fluff scenes, man. In the book, in the It book, it's that whole. I always talk about it. That whole scene. He's really perverted for no reason. That whole scene about with the junkyard and the 2 boys jerking each other off.
Yeah.
Like,
and she watches them or whatever.
and you feel. I remember when I was reading that alone, I felt really icky. I'm like, why am I reading
that was
this?
in the book? That was actually like instead of the battery acid where they breathe in the kid's inhaler. Wasn't that how they like get the strength to go defeat the monster? Was they all do the little girl?
Well, so they had to not believe. Now, this is the way I remember it. I might be totally kind of messing it up, but to not believe in the monster so they could defeat it, they had to not have a child's mind. They had to grow up. And so they had to lose their child. They had to, become a man and lose their virginity. So, Bevy, she let them all hit it in the cave so they can become men.
What was it the dad kept saying to her? I worry about you, baby.
I worry a lot.
He had a
too
right to,
long.
man. She's a little slut.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be weird, dude, if, like, you all get together, like, when they all regrouped when they were older, after being away for so many years, and you're that gang of, like, 7 kids, knowing, hey, we all lost our virginity to our one girlfriend in the group. Isn't that really weird?
Mm-hmm.
And who went last? Who's that? Is it probably
Yeah, I
Eddie
don't even
Spaghetti?
remember. I don't even think they remembered until later on in the book. That
Repressed.
because all that stuff's coming back to their memory.
Uses up a lot of animals. Dogs and cats mostly.
Down that road.
His voice is awesome.
It's super identifiable, and I think Louis Creed, he plays it straight. He's totally fine. I don't see why people think he's happy.
Yeah, I never had a problem with him. The most hammy scene in this movie is actually the Zelda
scene.
Yeah,
It's the most Stephen King and wacky.
It's so over the top, like the way she's telling the score. It's almost like they shot that as the first scene and they weren't like broke into their characters yet or something.
But it
you know what I
kind of
mean?
works too, because for all we know, that's the way that little girl saw her.
Yeah.
Like that exaggerated.
Mm-hmm. That always
Imagination.
for some reason really got to me too as a kid, was like when adults are acting weird in movies. Like it was bad acting, but as a kid I identified it as something's wrong, because I was really afraid of like Troll 2 as a kid.
Because they were acting so bad.
Yeah. It's like, man, something's wrong with these adults. They're not going to help. They're not going to protect you, man.
Around my stomach pain so bad. Guess I'll never be lucky. Hell, I ain't married anyone.
Kind of forget about this side character.
Yeah.
My stomach pains. I don't know if she's in the book or not. Maybe she kind of replaced the wife of Judd. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't remember. I don't recall her in the book. I read that book when I was like a freshman in high school. I don't even remember.
Yep.
We're coming.
Shush.
When he said, "Oh, maybe someday I'll take you down that road,"
that
he
was
meant
like next
tomorrow.
There's the place.
Dude, that'd be so cool, though.
Say, Mommy.
That'd be so cool to live in like a community like that where there's like a cemetery in the woods and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's really weird to think about it, but this is the same This is the same neighborhood where Drew and Gus live.
Yeah.
Like, why? I wish we could see like. I wonder if she ran into Gus. He's the sheriff at the grocery store when she came back from groceries.
corpses here anyway, I guess.
How can you?
Like in just a couple short years, Zach, those kids are going to be having a drunk Halloween party in those same woods right there.
Children.
Well, they have to learn about death.
Maggots dripping down the dead kid's eyes.
Why?
Oh my god!
And we
Gus!
we did. You boys better not be drinking. We
That was the first commentary we did.
That's the first commentary we did. Yeah, that you were involved with. Me and Todd did a few before that, but yeah. And I had forgot about that when we pitched doing this one. I'm like, oh, well, it completes it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the idea of starting with the obscure sequel.
Mm-hmm. It is really obscure for no reason, too.
It's good.
Yeah.
When you watch them back to back, I mean,
This one's definitely the better movie.
they have different tones,
Yeah.
but there's something undeniably 90s and good about that. That's a sequel. The characters are great. They're fantastic.
Oh, what a graveyard. Really is.
It's where the dead speak. Not out loud.
Place where the dead speak.
He looks like he smells like formaldehyde, stinky boot, like moonshine breath, and
Their stone speak.
reek of
Cigarettes.
cotton balls.
This ain't a scary place.
Smell like mothballs.
It's a rest. And speaking.
Why is he trying to scare her?
You remember that?
Yes, sir.
I don't think he was. I think she just took it the wrong
Well,
way.
he's got to realize he's a creepy fucking Frankenstein-looking old man, and when he leans in all creepy like that and says shit like that about the dead speaking, God, what does he think? Why is she wearing
Yeah.
booby tassels?
Daddy.
Oh, that's where my mind went. I guess now I see the picture closely. Now I can see their pigtails in the fucking.
It took me a
drawing.
while to even see what you're talking about.
I'm saying once you don't see the picture, it's like, oh, it's like, God, that's such an inappropriate shirt because it looks like booby tassels.
Church might still be alive when you're in high school, and that's a very long time.
Or he could die when you leave.
To me, seems short.
You ever see the movie Street Walking with him? He's the pimp.
Him?
Yeah. It's like a hooker exploitation movie from the 90s, I think.
No.
It's good.
God's cat, he's my cat. But God gets on if he wants one. Not mine.
It's really weird. She's having these visions. Is Pascal talking to her too,
Mhm.
or is she just having these dreams?
Pascal is fucking creepy too, dude.
Pascal's what makes this a Stephen King story, like
Right.
that because Stephen King kind of has always that weird out of left field thing that has to be a plot device,
Yeah.
because it really doesn't work. Well, it would still work, but it would be missing something. Like it doesn't work without Pascal. He's got to have something there. It's kind of like The Shining. You have to have Scatman Crothers there. Uh-oh.
And if you think about it, Pascal really doesn't serve much of a purpose. Because there's that scene where he tells him he needs to stay away from the... Well, yeah, I guess that's it. Because he does tell him to stay away from
He's the foreshadowing. He's the foreboding element. He's
Yeah.
and why I don't understand it. He saves Pascal, or he tries to save Pascal. He gets hit by the truck or whatever.
Mhm.
Why?
Almost the same.
I don't know. It's just weird how Pascal, that one random student who got hit.
Church will be all right, honey.
You promise, Daddy?
Why are they dressing their kid up like a 6-year-old church lady? Maybe that was just like early 90s.
Church will be fine. I promise.
How dare you make me promise that?
He's a good actor, man. He puts Pauly Shore and fucking Brendan Fraser to shit. That's a shame.
Come on, man. Brandon Fraser, he's great.
Dude, I think she looks like a man, dude. I think he can do better. She looks a little
The
handsome.
short hair.
Yeah, she's a little handsome.
Now it's a 1 in 2.
I don't see that. She had sex with Data on Star Trek, man. She fucked a machine.
I almost said like Sarah Connor, but I forgot Michael Biehn wasn't a machine.
Sarah Connor.
Why would you not, man? Like, if you had a Terminator, male or female, depending on like your preference, why would you not like? I order you to fuck me.
I would fuck Sarah Connor in that movie, dude.
Not the second one. Ugh. Scary, man.
Yeah, she could kick my ass.
What if John Connor was a little Gaylord and he's like, "Wow, my own Terminator. You have to do what I say, huh? I dare you to suck my dick." What? He's like, he has to do it. Like, did you call him moi a dipshit? Man, fuck this guy's ass. You kidding me?
You
That'd
can't
be
go
awesome.
around fucking everybody.
What?
And then in the freaking Nintendo game, you're going around like fucking everybody in that level.
You know, I can take a look at that for you.
It'll pass. They always do.
She ends up killing herself, right?
Who? Her?
The that lady right there with the
Oh,
because she's like getting. Does she find out she's like dying or something?
yeah. And I'm trying to like remember what the relevancy of her character is. Like, what's the point of her? You know?
A Nana, maybe.
But what?
For the kids.
Why does she exist in the plot?
Yeah, probably just so there's that scene where he has to tell the little girl about dying and stuff.
Yeah, you're probably right. Because then that makes her freaked out about. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You're right. There's so
That's
much
nice.
blood.
That's a nice effect. He got hit by a truck right in that spot in his head.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it took him for a ride and he skinned the fuck out of it or something.
Yeah.
He looks pretty fucking dead to me. Like, does he look like he's
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't look.
He ain't breathing. His freaking head is off. His brains are exposed.
He like takes a little tool and starts poking around his brain.
Where's the truck driver? How come he wasn't helping? Where'd he go? Did he just drive off?
He's still jamming to freaking the Ramones. It's the same guy that ends up killing Gage.
There you go. He's dead. He's dead. He told him right away he's dead. Of course. And then so why does he want to help him so bad? You tried to save me. He didn't really have to do anything. He's like, no, this guy's dead.
He still tried. It's sour. How do you know my name? Because it's on your name tag, dumbass.
Does he?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it would say Dr. Creed if he did. I think you pretty much put yourself through medical school so you don't have to work a job where you have to wear a name tag. I think that's kind of the point.
Yeah, because they go to school for like at least 7 fucking years.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd shit myself if this guy was in my house. Just standing there when I opened my eyes.
So Pascal is proving to us that when you die, your ghost retains the form in which you were last alive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a ghost. He's not like a zombie.
Yeah.
Why would he be that mutilated ghost? It makes sense.
I guess just to keep it creepy.
That's all it's for, to keep it creepy. Because you're right. I mean, the wound isn't even fresh anymore. It's like dried up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me tell you twice. What is he going to do? I thought he liked him because he tried saving him. What is he going to do to him?
He could just tell him right there. Like, he doesn't even actually take him to the spot. He just kind of walks towards it. Like, yeah, there's a little spot past the pet cemetery. Don't go there.
Would you follow him?
No.
You'd close the door. You know what I'd do? I'd wake up my wife. Because I think that would make him go away.
Oh, he just tells her to. Like, oh, you should hear this too.
I just think he'd go away. Well, and so Pascal, you listen to the music, it's clearly ominous and creepy. He looks creepy because his ghost still has the brains hanging out. Look at him. He's doing jump scares. He's sneaking up on him to scare him. But he's trying to help him.
He's lucky Creed didn't just fucking scream out and wake his whole family up.
But like, he doesn't seem like a character at this point, like he's trying to help him. He sounds like he's a bad guy, doesn't he? He's creepy.
Yeah.
If he was trying to help him, why wouldn't he like look all innocent? Yeah. Like, hey, I gotta tell you something. Like, you know what? You gotta believe me. Like, Like, no, come follow me. And these gay boy, short shorts.
Who wears short
He kind of has a girly walk. They kind of look like they're going out in the woods and doing something scandalous.
He's going to show him his dick.
I know, they look like a Craigslist hookup.
His dick has that same wound in the head. And there's a brain in it.
His little brain.
That scene where he was like in the like basement or whatever, that had like a real Nightmare on Elm Street 2 feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever Jesse's in the boiler or the basement. And he's showing his brain, just like Freddy did.
Yeah.
Don't go on, Doc. No matter how much you may feel you have to.
And it's, like you mentioned with the short shorts, it's weirdly homoerotic.
Mm-hmm. Why is he talking creepy? I don't understand it. He was a college kid. Why is he talking like that?
He's just to fuck with them. I'd do it too.
I just want to wake up, that's all. I just want to wake up, that's all.
So, doesn't he pass out here and wake up in his bed?
Why does he float? Because we see him again later. This kind of implies that he's crossing the light. He's going to heaven, but we see him later.
They all float. So he just wakes up in bed.
So the thing is, what is the purpose of Pascal? Because he's only contributing his knowledge about the cemetery, right? I get it.
Yeah.
He's trying to forewarn him that Judd's gonna tell him about the cemetery, which I don't know why fucking Judd does that.
Yeah.
Why does even Judd say, "Hey, bury our kid here so he can come back as a little zombie bitch"?
He actually does, and he tells him not to specifically.
He tells him about it though. Why does he even tell him?
Yeah, he tells him because of the cat. I guess he didn't want.
It was the cat though. I mean, so why would he even bring it up? Judd, he goes into the backstory. Judd knows what happens because he had to kill his brother or whatever. I don't remember.
Yeah,
it just doesn't make sense why Judd would do that.
Yeah,
it's a cat, for God's sake.
Well, it just showed that scene too where he promised the little girl that church would be fine while they're on their vacation.
Still, man, it's a lot easier just to tell your kid.
Oh yeah,
for Judd to be like, "Hey, just sorry, it's a part of life. You got to tell your kid." Why would you tell her? We can bring it back.
Just buy a new cat and hope she doesn't notice.
Uh-huh. What is Judd's screw loose though? Why is he like, when that happens, he's almost like possessed to tell him about it? Yeah. What's his? What's his morbid fascination with it? Because he's already seen. It just doesn't make sense to me. Over a kitten. And he would have known. Now that cat's going to come back a little piece of shit. He's going to be violent. He's going to be creepy as fuck. He's going to have weird. She didn't notice that Church's eyes were all evil and he looked all weird. It's like glowing.
It's just like in part 2 where Zowie looks like he changes from one dog to the other.
Yeah.
Like they use 2 different types of dogs.
Oh, in the second one we got to see Zowie tits.
Mm-hmm. Yellow. This is where the cat got hit, right?
Yeah.
So somber. I keep thinking he's going to start rapping.
8 Mile.
His palms were sweaty.
You had to check his fucking pulse? Is that what he did? Or did he just have to check for church?
Yeah, I think he just looked at him.
He was checking the pulse. Yeah, this stiff dead cat is dead.
Yeah, he actually has to peel him off the freaking lawn.
Yeah, give me that. What are you going to do with it?
Fuck it.
Put it in the garage.
Bury him in the morning.
Bury now.
Just go bury him.
How long does it really take?
Maybe that's good work.
Bury it, man. I would just throw it in the woods. Nature will take its course. It'll decompose or something will eat it. I mean, really, would you bury the cat? Or would you just like...
There's a better way.
No, I don't.
You'd
If
release
there's a dog, I would.
I'm saying it's going to decompose in the ground. It's going to decompose on the ground. And the animals are going to get it.
So, do we plant them on the outside of the circle, or do we start a new one?
The place we're going
So would I.
is on the other side of that.
Yeah, see, he didn't even have to tell him anything about it.
Oh, we can't climb over that.
He didn't tell him that he promised his daughter that.
No, we won't. I've climbed it a time or two before. I know all the places to step. Just follow me.
Let's go to all this extra work and climb over this dangerous shit.
Don't look down. And don't stop.
I can't imagine being that man's age and climbing over that shit. I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, this is something they like make a point about in this one, and then the sequel they just kind of gloss over how hard it is to get over to the burial ground.
Oh yeah, watch Drew's fat ass try and stumble through.
Yeah,
Just don't stop. And
Oh, you fucked yourself up. Damn.
Hey, how you got down there pretty fast? Isn't that funny though? Judd got down there really fast carrying shovels too.
Lewis, all right?
Yeah. I guess I just lost my happy thoughts there for a second.
You got knocked the fuck out.
I just don't understand. Like, what was his drive to do that? I don't make.
Yeah. He just kind of changes.
It's not Judd's called it. First of all, what emotional attachment to that does that kid does Judd have? He just met him. Like, I mean, I know it showed Halloween change. They'd probably been there a few months. But still.
Because if he doesn't show him this, then there's no movie.
Just a loon. That's all.
Yeah, he has to. Somebody, just like Pascal has to be there, Judd has to be there.
It's the perfect storm. Just the way the Indians did it.
So, clearly, everybody knows about it, though, because it's not like he knows this mysterious place that nobody else does, because in the second one, it's like a story, everybody knows about it.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly, it's common knowledge because what? Remember, he tells the story in the campground that Lewis Creed's wife killed him and stuff.
Yeah.
And then talking about how she came back.
Almost there, Lewis.
See, it looks like it takes a long way to get there.
This time I mean it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You're saying Drew did this? It would be a bit excessive if we got the same montage in the second movie.
Yeah,
This big long stretch of dialogue. Come on, Drew, hurry up.
He's all panting and shit.
He's like, Drew, I thought you were showing me this. Why am I ahead of you? Come on.
It's a good thing nobody came and kicked those rocks around and screwed it up.
Kids totally would have did that, man.
Was this really the endings or was it a crop circle, dude? The aliens.
That'd be creepy, though, if you came across that. Look how beautiful that is, though. Look at that view, man. They're really high up. They hiked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit over yonder now to smoke.
I'm going to watch you ruin your life. I'm going to sit there and smoke. And...
Isn't there a scene? I swear there's a scene. Oh no, yeah, we cleared that up last time when we did that commentary.
I want to know who. I need to do some digging and read up on like the theories on Judd's character. I mean, there's something to him, He's
a sadist.
There's a morbidness to him. There really is.
Like he actually used to like dress up in leather, and his wife used to beat the shit out of him. And that's actually how he killed her. He got too rough, and then he had to bury her in a pet cemetery. And he just wants to watch Creed's life get fucked.
Man, so they've already proven, though, the cat was just a normal cat even when it came back. So how did that cat dig himself out of that dirt and out of that bag and everything?
Yeah, I always thought that for both of them. Now,
there was something a little bit more demonic when it came to Gage because, he would like appear with like the clothes on of Zelda, like the little outfit and stuff. He was more like a ghost. I don't know.
Maybe that was all in her head, too. It's hard telling.
What did we do tonight, Judd?
I'm talking about with the dad though. Remember when he's like laughing throughout the house,
Yeah,
and he's all of a sudden he's wearing that little freaky portrait outfit.
Mm-hmm.
No fear. No fear.
Now he tells him.
Be the ones who are good at keeping secrets. But any woman that knows anything at all will tell you she's never seen into a man's heart. The soil
Oh, see, he just told you right there. He brought his wife back because he wanted to fuck her.
Is he saying he brought his wife back though?
Well, no, that's in the book. My bad.
Yeah.
He actually, when he talks about it, it's just his dog Spot.
Yeah, I wonder why
he even says his dog Spot is like scary when he comes back. So I don't know why he told him.
I don't get it. Well, he will tell a story about. He corrects himself, saying, "Well, there's more I didn't tell you," and he talks about like someone.
Oh yeah, an old family did it too. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, and it shows a flashback. He knows, man. That's what I'm saying. He's got this weird, morbid thing about him.
He's a sadist, dude. I told you. He
He's
probably
old.
has the Hellraiser box.
He's old. He needs excitement. I mean, before the Creeds moved in there, how long was he living alone in that house? Can you imagine just living alone in the country, like by yourself, like no neighbors?
I guess he's just fine, Ellie. I haven't seen him this evening, but
Well, make sure you put him down sub before you go to bed so he won't run out in the road. And kiss him goodnight for me.
yuck. Kiss your own cat.
Want to talk to Gage?
Yeah.
Hi, Daddy, I love you.
Hello, Daddy. I love you. I love that he doesn't answer. Yeah.
He's like, he's not answering me, mommy.
Well, fuck you too, then, bitch.
And he doesn't even know it's gonna come back. He just feels like that much dread because the cat died. I mean, I wouldn't take it as hard as him. I mean, that sucks. You have to tell her that, but
Yeah.
I mean, huh.
Scary fuck. Oh, the scene where he's taking a bath and a dead rat just shows up. I just remember that.
I don't remember it for some reason.
Yeah.
That looks like a different cat. They got more than one cat playing this cat.
Yeah, they probably do.
It's like different shades of gray, like all the time.
Yeah, I noticed that in the second one.
He doesn't look scary there.
They want to take us off our guard.
So what's the difference between this possessed cat and the possessed humans? Because like, so could he have like waved like a can of SpaghettiOs at the demon Gage, and he would have like, come on Gage, come eat these SpaghettiOs.
Are they supposed to be possessed? Because in like the book, I remember the idea is like when they're buried there and they come back, they like there's just nothing there anymore. They're just like no soul or anything.
But I'm saying the Gage, when it comes back, it's very conscious. It's very, fucking with the mind. It's a ghost, it's like demonic. And the wife comes back and murders him. Straight up murders him.
Yeah.
The cat, like, why is an animal different than a human? The animal, like I said, he just lured it with food,
Mm-hmm.
When you moved him, he pulled out a Frost Lewis.
He pulled out a Frost Lewis.
Piece of ticky tape coming off a letter.
Checky tape.
Live things don't do that.
He thinks that, oh, maybe he just wasn't dead when we buried him. Well, if he wasn't, you would have, him being under those rocks would have killed him within a couple seconds.
That makes no sense.
It was the rag man told me about the place.
The Rag Man. Dude, it was the Rag Man.
Spinoff.
About my dog Spot.
I knew Trick or Treat was a spinoff.
Spot had got caught.
Remember Corey G's idea for the sequel to Trick or Treat?
No.
Where the Rag Man is the Do-Rag Man? Oh my god.
I really want to do we did a commentary for that once, and I think it I don't remember why we canned it. I don't know if it didn't come out good or if Corey G did with us and we didn't want to, I don't know what it was. But
you didn't want to confuse people, yeah.
But we got to redo it. I'd love to do it.
I'll just steal all Corey G's jokes. Why not?
It was never quite the same dog that I knew.
He had that hair even when he was
He's
a
wearing
kid,
the same fucking outfit.
He's an albino.
Yeah.
His bones still lie. Man doesn't always know why he does things, Lewis. I think I did it.
It'd be weird wearing overalls.
Her favorite pet to die.
He just explained all your questions, dude. He thinks he did it because his daughter.
Which is where the pain stops and the good memories begin.
Wait,
Has anyone ever buried a person up there?
what did he say?
Christ on his throne, no.
God Christ on his throne.
No.
I mean, like that's overstepping when he's burying animals up there. I get it. Humans is a different story, but like, why even introduce it? You know?
Yeah.
What was he telling him at the table? What was he saying? Like, he empathized with her,
Yeah.
but he knows what's going to happen though.
Yeah, it's weird.
He's an old man that should know better.
He's a sadist. Fuck what he said. He's a sadist.
What kind of grown man with any like self-respect takes a bath?
Here it is. There's that scene I was talking about. How come they always did this in movies? They put that rag over their face.
I've never seen it. What movie?
Anytime I try to do that, I can't breathe. It's like being waterboarded by yourself.
So
yeah, they do that.
He flung it like all the way over there.
Did you say what other movies they do that
Yeah.
in? They do it in the Pinocchio movie with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh yeah. Now thank you. Now baby the squad bush. Squad bush.
That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. I guess it's just because they want something to happen that the character doesn't see.
I mean, I remember doing it. Yeah, you're right. To blind him for a second. He still ignores him.
Why didn't you tell me you loved me on the phone, asshole?
You still ignored him. He didn't say hi. Like, oh, is that one talking again?
She's like, why aren't you acknowledging your son? I have no son.
Dream about him. I dreamed he got hit by a car and you and Mr. Crandall buried him in the pet cemetery.
What? What the fuck? Is she a mind reader?
Is he really alright?
Well,
Yes.
this movie shouldn't even be called Pet Cemetery. It should be called Creepy Burial Ground, Indian Burial Ground, past the Pet Cemetery.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It comes out later that it was actually Pascal that showed her that her dad did that, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I think it's linked.
Yeah.
Phew, you smell bad.
Otherwise, she has The Shining too.
Can cats have shampoos?
Yes, but you have to take them to someone who grooms animals, though, and I think it's pretty expensive.
Yes, but I'm not doing it.
Here.
But
Little
your
bitch.
daddy's a doctor, so we can afford it. Pretty expensive.
I'll cough up the money, Ellen.
I hate that smell.
I hate it too.
That was the coldest hug ever. She looked weird. Her face looked weird when she did it. I have stage 4 something cancer. I can't take the pain.
Mm. Fuck. This always creeped me out as a kid. I was
It's
like,
really
"Dude."
dramatic.
Yeah.
She just doesn't. There's no like hesitation. She just run. Just doing that's just getting rid of the anticipation of dying.
Yeah.
But
why
like-
would you? if you were gonna kill yourself, why would you do this? Like, you can always fuck this up. Like, if you don't do this right, it's gonna be pretty painful.
It's gonna be worse. I mean? You're gonna be in a hospital dying of cancer, and you're gonna have like why not just overdose? Or I mean, I guess you can mess that up too, but
I guess a gun is probably the best.
We're not endorsing suicide, folks.
Yeah, no. Remember that there's Stephen King, but you remember that episode of South Park where the guy shoots himself in the head with a gun, and then you expect it's going to go to the next scene, but then all of a sudden you hear him screaming, and you realize he didn't do it right. He's still alive, and then he puts the gun back in his mouth and starts shooting again, and still can't kill himself.
No, I don't remember it.
Rachel not feeling well? Well, just a touch of the flu.
She's in bed. She's been throwing up ever since Mrs. Rogers called and said Mrs.
That's
Dandridge.
enough, Ellen.
Poor Missy. I don't know why God.
Oh, did you know that the same director that did this one, The Woman, did the sequel too?
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that until
I think we went over. I think maybe somebody brought it up in the last commentary. I think.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird because the second one was in theaters. I'm sure it was, but it was.
Yeah, I think it was.
No. Your cat now.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Like, you're an asshole, Judd. You're so ambiguous. I mean, you don't like. I don't get him.
Stop speaking in riddles, man. You're scaring me.
Remember when TVs used to be that far away and that small, and that.
What's up, sugar?
You remember the first time you watched this movie?
No, I don't remember the exact first time I watched it because I've seen it so many times.
Dude, I remember because the scene coming up soon with Zelda like traumatized me as a kid.
Oh, it's extremely scary.
Yeah, like we were watching this. I think my parents, like, their bed, they were getting a new bed or something, so we're all in the front room watching it. And I'm on the couch, and we're like, we're going to watch scary movies all night. And I rented this and some other stuff. And then this is the first one we watched, and my parents are already asleep by this time, and I'm just sitting there in the dark by myself. And it gets to the scene with Zelda, and I was so terrified. Like, I couldn't, like, move while I'm watching it. I couldn't close my eyes. I thought somebody was standing behind me or something. As soon as it ends, I get up, turn the freaking movie off, lay in between my parents, and, like, huddle up in a little ball and just went to sleep.
Oh, God, you wiener. You know what's funny, though, is, like, when she confides, she talks to Lewis about it, and she tells the story. And then after the story, he comforts her. Like, why? She actually was a pretty bad person. Like, because they treated her. They treated her horrible. They kept her locked up.
Yeah.
Like she was in a secret until she died. And then she says she wanted her to die. I get it. She was a kid.
Well, you definitely don't want to tell her, like, yeah, you were a terrible person. It'll just make her feel worse.
Well, there's a lot. I mean, I get it. She was a kid. But what she says, when she died, she was happy she died, and she like kind of laughs while she's crying. Like, wow, you're
that added to the creepiness of it too. As a kid, I was like 5 years old.
I know, she died. Spinal meningitis.
She was in the back bedroom like a
Zelda's played by a man
Mm-hmm.
to make it extra creepy. Did it really make her this ugly and deformed?
in the back bedroom.
Yeah.
That's what she was.
I heard that they cast a man because they couldn't find a woman to do this for some reason.
It looks so ridiculous. It looks like one of the zombies from that game, Corpse Killer. You ever see the live action footage of that?
Yeah. Corpse Killer.
She wouldn't feel any more pain.
That was
This Datura bullet, good for killing zombie.
Because she started to look like
See, look at that. Ugh.
even now I wake up and I think
Dude, to this day, when I walk into my room and it's dark and I see the bed and it's just kind of light enough to where you can see the bed, but not kind of what's on it, I always flip the switch on and keep my eye on my bed thinking that she's going to be laying there. And then I'll pull my cock out and start chasing her with it.
What the hell?
she started to
This is actually a really morbid scene. Like, she'd wait. She
is,
said
dude.
She still wakes up at
Look at
night
that.
asking, "Is Zelda dead yet?"
Yeah.
Can you imagine how horrible you'd feel as a person? Like, where there was a living person that you just wanted to die.
Yeah. See, listen how over the top her voiceover is here.
Yeah.
That just made it so much more creepy as a kid. There's that picture, dude.
Is that supposed to be Zelda? Who is that? They never say
I don't know. Yeah, it might be. Zelda's dead.
Who are all these?
And I was laughing. Yeah, who are they?
They thought I was crying. But you know something? I think maybe I was laughing.
That'd be funny if it just showed her husband and he just like, fuck. And he just laid down like, don't talk to me.
That's horrible shit, man.
If you were, I salute you for it. And if I ever needed another reason not to like your mother and father, I have one now.
Yeah, her mom and father's pretty bad too. Leaving her to take care of it.
Yeah.
I was a nurse. They actually went out and left an 8-year-old kid in charge of her dying sister, who was probably clinically insane by then.
And you kind of forget about it whenever I see the scenes with the parents. I kind of forget, hey, those are the parents of the Zelda chick. You know, it's kind of weird.
The scene where Gage dies.
The cemetery is pretty big.
Yeah.
I was starting at the cemetery, the funeral home.
Yeah, the funeral where they knock the coffin over. That's pretty crazy.
That's legit to the book too. It's pretty.
Let's get ready to go. This guy just, you could tell he wasn't even listening to the fucking song while they were filming that.
Totally out of time.
Yeah. But flying the cat, gonna get
So,
hit
like,
by a big
at
truck.
what point did Judd just integrate himself into this family? Like, he is in this family now.
He wants to stay close, dude. He wants to see all this shit unfold.
This is why go faster. What was that about?
Yeah, especially in this curvy road.
Like, what made him want to go that much fast? Why? I want to know what happens to that guy. Like, was he going to court? I mean, I want to see the spin.
I didn't see him.
I got it.
Every time I watch this with somebody, they're always freaking out because the parents just kind of.
I know, like, what are you doing? Watch him. Like, you think it's going to be different this time when you watch it? Like, get him, get him. It's a gut wrenching scene because you know it's coming. You know it's coming. And
yeah.
It's just, oh gosh.
Who the fuck's she talking about? The kite?
He's adorable.
That fucking kite.
And the contrast is great. Like the cutest scene ever, approaching the most morbid scene ever.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
What's taking them so long to see that they're looking at that direction?
Yeah, the girl was
man?
definitely looking towards him.
You'd think you'd be like on that so fucking all the time. You know that road.
And look, he's running for a while. Like the kid wasn't walking that long. It didn't seem like.
Oh my god!
See, it looks like he just now
it's
saw
so
the
hard
kid.
to watch, man. It's tough, and just that shoe flying.
And then he picks it up. What?
Yeah,
no, that's in a different movie. My bad.
But he's gonna scream.
Yeah, he doesn't pick it up though.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the driver died too.
Probably, yeah.
Why would the driver die? The car just tipped over. You know,
Mm-hmm.
He didn't crash. He hit something that wouldn't have made an impact, and it tipped over. He's got to be alive.
Maybe he hit his head like the other guy.
If he's lucky, he did, because how would you like to live with that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could somewhat blame the parents, but at the same time, man, how fast was he going? You'd blame yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you were in that situation, if he wasn't speeding, the dad would have got him in time.
Yeah.
And I would just hate it, man. Like, you'd think if you were driving one of those on a country road like that, first of all, why is a semi on a road like that? You know, don't they pretty much just stick to the interstates? I don't, for the most part. And like, I would want to be honking my horn all the time.
Yeah.
Going around like country, like small, those windy roads.
Go back to my own room. I can't sleep with Mommy. She keeps stealing the covers.
Ellie, what you got there?
Why's God have to take my brother? What did she say?
Ain't that real nice? You pulled him in the wagon. Bet he liked that, didn't
Can't do that anymore. He looks like Jello.
Oh man,
It's horrible.
Ellie, God doesn't do things like that.
the truck dad.
Wants to. I have to keep his things waiting for him. That's what I think.
Well, what do you know, bitch?
I've got to sit in his chair.
You know what? It is really the reason why I'm making jokes is, I mean, it's a really bad situation. Can you imagine? Like, it's not like
yeah.
It's different when somebody's sick. Like, can you imagine? Like, 1 second you're at a picnic, and then like an hour later you're sitting on at your table. Like, my kid's gone.
Totally, dude.
That's just look, his acting's fine, man. He's selling it.
Yeah.
I told her when you were first married, you'll have all the grief you can stand and more. I said,
It's all your fault.
Why?
Fucker.
He's a doctor. You think they would have loved him? Oh. God, dude, oh my God. Dude, you'd never be able to live that was the...
Yeah, dude. She ends up going to their house later on in the movie too, doesn't she? Or oh no, maybe they go somewhere else.
Yeah, the kids are staying. Yeah, they stay with her. They stay with the daughter does anyway.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be talking to them for a while.
Yeah, that'd be horrible, dude. Like that. Has that ever happened at a funeral? Something like that.
It's like the scene from Clerks.
Dude,
He
like
tipped the casket over.
I just think, it's just the worst thing in the world, man. Like, I get it. People treat death and loss in their own ways, but the thing is it obviously had been a couple of days. Nobody has the service right after, right? It had been a couple of few days. So was he really that angry? Like,
yeah, you think he would have, if he was that mad, he would have talked to him before the funeral?
Yeah, at the wake service.
Yeah.
I mean, why did he wait to blow up at the... I don't understand. What do you tell your kid?
Yeah. She's driving him, dude. He's going to bury him in the pet cemetery.
Yeah. Gosh, that's so morbid.
This was a dark fucking movie, dude.
It's
darker than a lot of horror movies.
This might be this is probably his best book. One of his best books.
Yeah, best adaptation.
Well, it's a good book too. It's just a good story.
Yeah. It's even crazier though at the end that he buries his wife. He's like, "Oh, I'll give it another shot.
We'll do it again. Third time's a charm." Yeah, well, at that point, he was delirious, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's like, well, the last one came up as a poltergeist that was shape shifting and wearing women clothes, and he killed Judd. He bit out his throat. And he cut his little, his hammy. Or not his hammy, his little foot thing.
You have to be in a pretty freaking dark place to like think it's a rational idea to go like, yeah, I'll go to where we buried my son just a little bit ago and I'll unbury him. I'll walk with them up to the pet cemetery. You know what I mean?
Didn't they, in the second one, when Clyde's telling the story, don't they say, doesn't he say what happens? Did he say when the girl comes home? Doesn't she freak out and kill the parents? The grandparents? Yeah. Which that sounds nothing like the character.
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't he? Is that what he says?
It's something like that.
Like, only survivors died. When she came home and saw what happened, she freaked out, killed her grandparents or something like that.
That could have been just kids adding to the legend or something.
Yeah.
Your Shirley Fock. I always forget about this scene, actually, where he tells...
It looks like he's wearing a woman's blouse, not a cardigan. It just looks really weird.
No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing.
Killer boots.
I always forget that he tells him this story and it shows this scene, because every time I watch it, I'm like, man, this flashback seems really hammy compared to the rest of the movie.
Yeah, well, compared to the Zelda, all the flashbacks are hammy.
It almost seems like this scene was recorded when the movie was like at an earlier stage of development, and it just had a different tone.
Yeah.
His name was Timmy Bateman. He was killed on his way home in the Second World War. His father, Bill Bateman, was grief-struck. He was so grief-struck, he buried his son up there before he ever had a chance.
Oh, I thought he was looking at his iPhone at pictures. I thought he was looking through pictures, crying.
That is better.
So why? Sometimes, not all the time.
But it's not out.
So is he a zombie?
Yeah. See, look at that. Look at his face.
Looks ridiculous. It looks so cheesy.
It looks like it came right out of like Peter Jackson's Bad Taste or something. Yeah. Like one of the characters in those movies. Fuck! You buried. He's not dead.
That'd be pretty creepy. That would rock your world, man. That'd be so insane.
An outrage against nature. They perverted everything I've taught them and used it for evil. Your own personal mojo, Doc.
I really want to do the original Child's Play a lot. Yeah. I love it, man. That thing is one of the most quotable, fun classics.
Shout Factory's putting that out.
Are they really?
So, yeah.
Just the original?
Yeah, look like the original only.
They just put out the box set, not Shout.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I hate that.
This is definitely going to have more stuff on it.
I hate it because you can't buy the second one, the second or the third one on Blu-ray separate. You can't find. They're not. So it's like the only way of getting them is the box set, and you got to pay for all of them. And I already have the first one, of course, the one that's single. But it's like I've already got the first one. I don't want Seed of Chucky. 3 sucks. I like Bride of Chucky.
I like 3 every once in a while. It's a bad movie, but I enjoy watching it. It's nostalgic.
I really like Curse of Chucky.
Chucky's gonna be a bro.
Yeah, Chucky. I'm gonna be a bro. Black Panther Fist. I like Curse of Chucky. I actually really liked it.
Oh yeah.
Telling me that place knew Gage was going to die. I'm saying the place might have
Give this guy the Oscar, man.
I was gonna say.
the power. I may have murdered your son, Louis.
Wait, why did he murder his son?
Oh, I missed it.
Basically, he feels guilty because I don't know, like, does he feel guilty because he wasn't watching him either? Does he feel guilty because of I don't know.
Yeah.
Look at that before digital. Look at those flight signs. It's like a rollover from Walmart.
About Daddy and Gage and someone named
Paxcal. Pac-Man.
They've made up. Don't you think they would have said sorry before this?
Yeah.
Don't you think he would have said sorry like on the way up?
When you see like a guy with that with his hair balding like that, do you ever think that he's not actually going bald, but he's just getting taller than his hair?
No, I've never thought of that ever. It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I always think. No, I stole that joke from fucking Full House or something.
Sounds like a bad Mitch Hedberg joke.
Mitch Hedberg is great, man.
Oh, he is great.
He's like the king of one-liners.
Well, that's technically Rodney Dangerfield. Nothing but one-liners. But yeah, Mitch Hedberg's very similar. he just hits with the joke one-liners like Ronnie.
They should have gave him like a vehicle, like an Evil Dead or something to star in.
Hedberg?
Yeah, it would have been classic, dude.
Well, you forget he was around for like fucking 2 years, and then he died.
Was he?
He wasn't around for hardly any time at all, and he died.
Yeah, it wasn't too long.
He could have been. He could have been the next big thing. It just never happened.
Yeah.
He had a couple of like Comedy Central specials. He had a brief guest spot on the 70s show.
Mm-hmm.
We had the whole scene working at the diner or whatever, and he literally died. I mean,
holy shit, he's doing this during the day. Yeah, I guess he waits till later.
That makes sense till it closes.
It's wrong. What happened to you is wrong.
Remember, Doc. The barrier
Like, I thought you went to heaven.
was not meant to be crossed.
God.
I was going to, but I changed my mind.
So, note to self, try not to die in fruity shorts because you're going to stay in those forever.
The ground is sour. What does that mean?
I don't know.
You can eat the ground.
Sour is how I describe my balls if I haven't taken a shower in a few days.
That's what he means then.
So, like, if it was Halloween, it was around Halloween at the beginning of the movie, Halloween, Thanksgiving. So it had Pascal been killed coming home from a dorm, like, Halloween party. Would he be, like, haunting him dressed as a fucking giant shark or something?
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he was, like, playing a little boy.
That's what I would
What are you, Pascal? Oh, I'm a 10-year-old man.
What the hell? Sounds like that's a pretty bad dream.
Honey, you just had a bad dream, that's all.
Those old beds creep me out with the posts.
They should have added, like, I saw a weird woman with a weird back, and she was saying that you killed her or
Yeah, like, why is he just throwing? Why is he just throwing Dad under the bus? Well, it's because Pascal doesn't know about that, I guess.
He says he was near Daddy because they were together when his soul was this.
Why is Pascal telling this to the little kid who no one's going to believe? Why doesn't Pascal tell the grown-ass woman? Clearly, Pascal can talk to adults, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why is he not telling the mom? If Pascal can come that realistically to you, he could come to her and totally freak her out and do all that same scary shit and get her to go home.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense why Pascal's telling the kid. It really doesn't, does it?
No.
It makes no sense. You think Pascal would tell Judd? Or Judd's right next door and he disapproves of Barry and Gage.
Maybe he can only appear to the person who helped him
and the innocent. That makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just making
You just wouldn't have a movie. Like, he would tell an adult who would actually...
Yeah.
Look, she can't see him. Why not? Why can't he...
He was trying to help me because Daddy was helping him when his soul
Incorporate.
What? Why would he be telling that little girl all these big words that she can't remember? His soul discorporated?
Maybe to make it more validating to the mom.
Why? So why can't Pascal reach her? And why was he smiling all creepy when you know what I'm saying? When she ran and she figured it out, he was smiling creepy. It's almost as if Pascal knows what's going to happen, and he obviously does, and he wants her to go home, so she fucking kills him. I think Pascal's bad. Look at that creepy ass picture, man. If somebody brought that to me, like, is that supposed to be the dad? It kind of looks like him, like when he was a kid. Oh, it's a girl.
Maybe.
It's a girl.
It's an ugly fucking kid.
But like, get that abortion off my wall. It's like this focal piece, man. It's like a giant bachelor living. He's got his newspaper propped up by a box of Spam, dude. And he's eating crackers.
Yeah.
No.
That picture reminds me of what's her name from the Poltergeist movie, the little
Zelda? Zelda Rubinstein?
Yeah.
Good luck, Ellen.
I acquired that Blu-ray not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Looks really good on Blu-ray too. Rachel! Dramatic.
He just gets a little smile like it's all going according to plan.
So what time is it? He couldn't have started digging until it got dark and closed. I just don't see it happening, right? And he dug.
Yeah.
Dude, how often do grave robbings really happen these days with the groundskeepers and stuff? You know, like how...
Yeah.
Do all cemeteries have groundskeepers?
I don't know.
I mean, I could maybe see it happening in like some small dingy town, and like, or maybe they don't. I don't know. Look at that sinister smile on that guy. Look at him.
He's losing it.
Yeah, I like it.
Ed fucking Gein over here. Well, I can't stop him. I guess I'll just sit here and get drunk.
Exactly. Like, dude, that's like a one-lane road. These trucks are coming from both sides. You know?
Yeah.
You've seen those trucks go both sides.
His death is one of the most memorable scenes in the movie, too.
What? His death?
His death.
I know, when he gets his little foot cut and then he bites his throat. Ah! And he's got his mouth open. Ooh! Like a classic Herman Munster, like O-face.
Look at a little coffin.
That's sad, man. God. That's sad. He would be so stiff and...
We're kind of letting it bum us out. That's funny.
I'm trying not to. Look, his little legs are bent. They would not be bent, man. Rigor mortis.
Yeah.
He's got his arm wrapped around him. How warm was that? Oh, I thought he placed his arm around his neck. Gage's little arm.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That'd be scary, dude.
Mm-hmm. He's just holding a doll.
It looks like Chucky.
He's holding a doll, dude.
Yeah.
That part's real, of course.
See, it didn't the truck didn't jellify him too much, like he said.
That makes no sense. Yeah, I guess he's not Jello, but that car would have destroyed him, man. Look, because when Gage comes back, he looks totally fine, man. That would have taken his head off or something. I mean,
Here we go, dude. Here we go.
Rachel.
Why is she... Gage isn't even in the house yet. This hasn't happened. Why is there a...
Yeah, see, this is why I think it's just mostly in her head.
Like,
she's just kind of...
She does this all the time. I don't know.
Maybe being in that house really fucks with her. Oh my god, dude. What if this was like the Zelda in the game Zelda that you had to protect? I'd be like, fuck that. I'll get you. And I'll fuck you.
For letting us die.
That'd be fun if the old lady just leaned back and went, I'll get you. And then she woke up again. I always hate that, the double dreams.
Yeah.
He's hanging out.
Why is he so happy?
And how much did he pay for a seat?
It makes no sense. Like, why would he be... It'd be creepy if he was standing in the hall, standing in the aisle. Why would he be taking a seat?
Mile High Club with somebody.
Watching people take dumb in the lavatory.
Dropping bombs. This is a big hunk of poopy.
Huh. No, see the peanut? Dead giveaway.
Do planes really do that, or is that made up for that movie?
I don't know. You'd seem like that stuff would hit you in the head. Like, that would be dangerous.
Yeah, it seems like that'd be
No,
unsafe.
they dump and clean that stuff out. No, there's a real job to it. Like, when they go to airports and they're changing over and they're cleaning the plane, there's a whole pit crew that... There's like a big tube. They suck it out and they clean it. It's...
Somebody takes it home.
I watched on Undercover Boss. Somebody that owned an airline, he was working with everybody. You know, you've watched Undercover Boss, right?
Well, yeah, I've seen it.
And he worked with the people that clean out the shit and clean it when they land. So I know the scoop. Joe Dirt lied.
That'd be, imagine writing that, telling people that, like, I clean shit out of airplanes. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's sick. What is your title? I mean,
shit sucker.
Shit, it's like a little. So it was sucking. He was sucking it.
I just thought of that scene from Tommy Boy where his tie gets sucked in there.
Yeah.
And he's like, wah, wah, wah.
You think he dropped him a couple of times? Oh shit, and picked him up.
If he fell like he did earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
Who's that crazy lady laughing?
I don't know. This is starting to look like Are You Afraid of the Dark? that blue glowing like little tunnel with the sticks looks like where Dr. Vink lived in the very first episode.
The little clown and shit.
She needs a nose job.
Didn't notice it. Oh, I remember the scene from freaking Prom Shot 2 where she gets the nose job.
Yeah. Of course you do. I love you.
What is it she yells whenever she sees it? I'm Pinocchio! Yeah, that's it.
Look at her schnoz.
Gotta do the Problem Child movies too.
Mm-hmm.
Random as shit.
What the fuck was that?
It's like Ivan
Whose face
Ooze.
was that?
It's like the Ivan Ooze effect. What was it? That's the most pointless thing.
Did they tell, like, they did a test screening and somebody's like, yeah, you need another jump scare somewhere. Oh, okay. We'll do it.
That should have never left the editing floor. Like, I don't understand what the hell. I forget.
That's what it screams, is like, oh yeah, you need another jump scare.
Did it even last long enough to even really make out whose face it was?
Yeah, I had
just
no
some
clue
random face and a blob in a weird CG effect blob. That is random, man. That's literally what that whole scene was.
Yeah.
Like,
you fucked up, Denise Crosby. Was it Pascal?
he's gonna be there. He's gonna say something else.
It's trying to stop you.
What is?
Hear me, it's trying to stop you.
He's just standing in front of a green screen.
Yeah, why is he all like transparent now? Why is he way over there? Just go right next to her. Why can't he talk to these people? That's what I don't understand. He's talked to 2 people.
Is anyone there?
It's trying to stop you.
It's trying to stop you. That's why, whatever it is, it's stopping him from talking to her.
Yeah, that's actually fair enough, actually. Maybe.
Baby, come back.
You can blame it all on me. Maybe don't worry. See, he's acting just like Jeff did too. Like when he buried his mom. Remember, he gets out of bed when he hears a scream because she killed the nanny.
Is he gonna have a dream where he's having sex with Gage soon?
The fuck?
Remember the scene from the second one where he has a dream where he's having sex with his mom?
Yeah, no. The dad had dreams having sex with his wife.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Which is totally normal.
I thought that's what you were talking
Jeff
about.
having sex with his mom is not normal. That's incest. And somebody having sex with a kid is not normal at all. That's totally different. That's disgusting. What the fuck? Unharmed.
Unjellified. Lobster.
That's cool, man. I'd love to have that in my bedroom, like with the lights out.
Yeah.
I think she would have a bias against all trucks from here on out.
Yeah.
Why is she even...
That'd be funny if this is the same guy. He's all bandaged up.
Pascal's going to be in it. Pascal's going to be... And then he talks to her when she gets out. Hop in, babe. He looks like a Barry Gibb, one of the fucking Bee Gees. You think, God, I don't know. You'd think you'd have some kind of like stigma against big rigs like that after your kid got killed by one.
Yeah. Where'd he get this dress?
Halloween. Dun dun.
Did he go shopping before he came home?
Well, they buried him in something, I'm sure. The dress comes.
Mm-hmm. I want to play with you.
Now I want to play with you.
I want to play with you. He says it so weird.
I know.
We had an awful good time.
That's so creepy.
Now I want to play with you.
Plays with. He said he played with Judd and Mommy. We had an awful good time. It's creepy, man. This kid peaked. I mean, at a 3. That you think this is really the same actor? Because he's really.
Yeah, this is probably a stand-in or something.
Wow, I mean, I'm sure it's not that hard for a kid. Look at this. This part though.
Yeah.
Look at that. I don't know.
Anytime there's a movie and it's not showing somebody's face, I assume it's probably a stand-in.
He literally did get drunk and just fall asleep.
He's like, I hope I didn't miss the show.
I mean, God. I wonder where these little shit prints come. That reminds me of People Under the Stairs. The guy in the GIMP costume.
And the ball.
Yeah. It's a weird movie.
Yeah. They had Carl Wayne Bishop from Jury Duty. Great movie.
It's creepy, though. It's creepy.
Would you actually walk up there, dude? Or would you just run out of the house? Be like, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, if you just ran away, eventually someone would find that thing, and it wouldn't be able to kill a whole bunch of people. What would they do? What if it got...
Under the
Don't
bed.
ever walk near a bed.
Yeah.
Like, it's so...
You're off the rage.
Come on out.
Don't make me put you in a cage. I brought you something. He pulls out a knife.
I know, it's really morbid.
I'm gonna kill you, you little shit.
I mean...
I love when you can clearly tell it's a doll, too. Bite into his neck.
Ah. Why? They didn't want some little kid putting his mouth on an old man's neck? I don't know.
It's the Chucky effect, man. It looks creepy.
It would have been weird, too, growing up. Like, God, they made me bite Fred. That looks like a doll right there. That hand looks very fake. It has to be. Because they can't put the kid under the bed, you know?
You're right, yeah.
They're working together. It's like a Corey Feldman face.
Oh, dude, it was so slick, like a hot knife. There was no blood on it.
Oh, he really bit him. See?
Yeah.
It was the puppet under the bed.
Wonder if they had to train him like a dog and put like baby food on his neck.
He is pleased. Oh, he's pleased. They're working together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always afraid a little Gage hand's going to come out from under my bed and slice my foot.
Thank you so much.
Think nothing of it.
Well, I didn't get a ticket, lady, so you're welcome. Whatever you probably
She had him speed. That's what killed her kid. Yes. Go. She encouraged this big rigs driver to speed down the same country road that killed her kid.
See ya. He just sets in the car with him. He's like, where are you taking me,
This is the end of
buddy?
the line for him. Why? Why is it the end of the line for him?
He's driving off into the sunset.
Can you imagine being that truck driver? Like, if he only knew what bullet he dodged, he got to drive away from this mess. You know what I'm saying? I always think about that guy. Like, woo, I'm driving away from some shit that's going on right now.
Yeah, I think of that stuff sometimes.
There's like there's this demonic little baby in there. She's about to get her eye cut out. There's an old man that got his Adam's apple chewed out.
Judd?
Demonic cat.
Judd?
I forget where is Lewis at this point, because last time we saw him, didn't he just bury the kid?
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
the buried
He's
kid,
gone.
the buried kid beat him to the house.
Yeah. Maybe he's in his house sleeping or something.
No, Gage would have killed him. Pretty sure. No, that house looks creepy now. It's all stuffy.
He's got a nice house.
Old.
I play that piano.
Judd? Are you up there?
Yeah, that sounds like Judd.
He's jacking off and making weird noises.
Oh, whale mating noises or something. What are they? Oh.
They should have had Judd come back and tell her, like, go away. Looking like the female Cenobite.
Oh, aren't they? Oh, they were in Judd's house, weren't they?
Yeah.
Is this Judd's house?
That's where she is. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, because he got Judd's scalpel. I forget.
Right,
I forget that. That's right, because Lewis is at home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you forget. You kind of forget they're in different houses.
Ugh.
How much older was her older sister? Because look at there.
Yeah.
They should have cast Paul Rubens. It was like just like a perfect Paul Rubens part. That's great. God, so
look at that pimp.
So great.
He's got his pimp cane. He's gonna slap her with his pimp hand.
God, so horrible.
What are you, Gage? What are you doing with that knife?
Why'd they show that part again?
I guess he was dreaming.
Oh, I guess you're right. God,
what a way to wake up.
Did he
dude.
pull his own stunt? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did he fake that?
Yeah, I've done shit like that.
But how did he
before.
fake it for the scene?
Gage. See, he could have killed him while he was
He
sleeping.
slept
didn't
through the
bother.
whole thing. He slept through the whole third act.
Well, he didn't get much sleep, dude.
I'm saying he slept through the whole, like, murdering. This is kind of creepy, just the next day. No, he did take his scalpel, and then he went... See, they do that poorly. That part's always confusing. So he took the scalpel from his house. How did he do that? Was he sleeping?
He must have been.
And he did.
That's what I said. I said he was sleeping. You said,
I know.
yeah, he would have killed him.
Okay. So yeah,
you're all pissed off at me, and I was right.
It makes no sense. The transition was not well because it's like we see a cut of him, his scalpel opening the hand, and then all of a sudden they're in a house again, but it's Judd's house now.
Mm-hmm.
We're.
It's Erwin.
You remember me? We're best friends now.
Yes, I'm here. Did she get back all right? Yes, she's fine. Well,
You didn't kill my other grandchild, did you?
this one. Ellie's very worried about her mother. She's almost in hysterics. Rachel's asleep. I suggest you wake her up. Ellie had a dream.
I suggest you wake her up. He sounds so pissed off there.
I know, it's like, shut the fuck up, man. Let these people mourn. I suggest you wake her up.
Now I can play with
I told you I can't talk to you right now.
Daddy. Will you come over and play with me? First I played with Dad, then Mommy came, and I played with Mommy. We played, Daddy. We had an awful good time. Now I want to play with you.
I'm just imagining this kid in a sound booth saying this into a microphone.
He had to do it in bits. You know, they had to chop it together. They literally have to show a truck in every scene. Like, there's always a truck passing, you know?
Put you on edge.
It's almost a little bit overkill. It's like every single scene.
Oh yeah, I always forget about this. You think if you buried a steak, the steak would come back?
It's a dumb fucking question. I don't know. It's actually curious. It's flesh. It has no brain. Is it the brain or what?
Yeah, who knows? I always think about that too with like zombie movies. Is they're like, oh yeah, you gotta destroy the brain. And I'm like, well, isn't the brain technically the first thing to dissolve when you're dead? Because it's just a muscle. So yeah, by the time you're buried, it might even be
in his butthole.
Been buried. Oh, dude, that would hurt.
Leg. I was like, what in the world? Where is he going with that thing? I like that sound. It's a good acting cat. That cat's a better actor than Pauly Shore.
He's stoned, man.
Cats.
You asshole, you killed an animal. I'm pissed.
That's probably what would upset most people. Look at his face.
See, the cat looks cute now that's dead. I don't normally like him, but now I feel like I like him now.
I would have just thrown him in the trash can.
You're cruel, man.
Throw me in a hefty bag when I'm done. I don't care. Waste money on me.
I want somebody to tie me up in the town square and make a decoration out of me.
God, he fucked up his house, man. What happened? Like, it looks like a Swamp Thing's.
Yeah, it looks like it aged like 100 years overnight.
And it was like underwater.
I don't know. How did he do that?
That's what I'm saying. It looks like Swamp Thing. That's what I'm saying. It's demonic. For something this powerful and demonic, he really does kill it easily.
No fear.
It still like succumbs to human weaknesses, you know? Poison or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
no, it's not even really look like that. All right. That just creeped me out, dude.
Hi, Daddy.
I have earphones on and it was in the left ear.
Oh, me too. Yeah, it was weird. It came out of the left
I kind
side.
of looked over.
That's so funny. I did the same thing.
Hi, Daddy.
That's on the right channel.
Yeah.
It's freaking with me, man. Freaking with me.
Is that him?
Judd, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why does he keep it a picture of himself on his wall? That's kind of vain.
He's fucking Judd, man.
Probably his dad.
Mm.
Creepy old bathroom.
So where's Gage hiding where he can see all this happen?
Who, Jake? Oh, I guess he's laughing. Yeah, he's laughing. You're right. I can't remember. Does he like jump out? Or is he at, "Ah"?
I don't remember either.
Does he like jump on his back? Or is he like on the ceiling? I don't know. Be funny if he jumped on his back and he threw him against the wall like Mini-Me or something on Austin Powers, or just flung him. He's gonna see Judd. Will he drag Judd under the bed? Isn't that a bit overkill?
It's a Halloween decoration, dude.
Dude, he kept eating him.
Yeah.
Because his chin is all chomped off, too. He loves it.
I wonder if that was a conscious decision to like make him kill him this way, because it would have been like pretty overboard to like take a shotgun to a little kid at the end of the movie back in this day.
That's fucked up. How did he do that? Yeah, that's right. That's the doll.
Yeah.
I wish we could watch that over and over again.
Chucky. And that was what a weird place to have the doll, dude. Did they just not want the kid to see the dummy hanging there?
It's a dummy. Look at him. He throws him, doesn't he? Yeah. I thought he's crawling back to his... And as soon as he picks it up, arr!
Now I got you, little bitch.
He doesn't see the syringe. He's smart, isn't he?
That's clever to freaking put little scenes of him as he was. That's kind of...
How was he able to just, like, grab him? How was he able to do that? A second ago, he couldn't get him off of him. How was he able to put his arm on him and then slowly put his syringe in him without him swiping at him, you know?
Huh.
Aww.
Yeah.
It's sad. He's crying.
No fair. Does he think he's just playing a game with him now? Like, oh, fuck.
That kid needs an Oscar. He dies. Gives him a fuck you look. What? Slouching down? He's overacting it. Come on. Standing right by his hanging wife.
Yeah, the people that like collect evidence are like, yeah, we found your dead son's remains in there somehow. How'd that happen? What were you up to, Creed?
He could have buried him in the backyard. I'm sure they would have. This was Judd's house.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh,
go right to the kid.
They show it. And he's going to bury his wife.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. He's crazy.
They've burned the little Gage puppet.
Why not Judd? Why not bring Judd back too? Maybe makes about as much sense.
Or he'd look... Oh, that's right. Yeah, Judd be walking around with no bottom jaw.
He did come back.
But don't make it worse. Don't.
I waited too long with Gage. With Rachel. It will work this time.
No, you stupid fuck.
Just died a little while ago.
Louis! Don't!
I can't stay long enough to really stop you, but
He's like fading.
don't do it.
We'll be all right, Rachel.
The truck that went by a minute ago didn't say, oh, look at that. Didn't have like a double take and look back at his review. Is that guy carrying a body?
And is that house on fire?
Yeah.
And this guy's still...
Same thing.
It looks like it's been burning all day, so nobody's went up there to put the fire out.
And clearly trucks pass every 2 seconds.
The soil of a man's heart is stonier, Louis. Man grows what he can, and he tends it. Because what you buy is what you own. And what you own always comes home to you.
See, he did bring Jeb back.
I know.
He's just sitting. He's sitting in the house somewhere.
Voiceover form. What would you do? I mean, okay, when he burns down the house, right? Before you actually take your wife to the cemetery, let's say you just burned your wife too. What would you do? Would you go to the cops? Or would you just run away? I would be like, I didn't dig up my son. All this crazy. Cool. Someone's going to go down for it. It looks bad, right?
Yeah.
I would be like, look at the bite marks on Judd's chin. Those are little kid bite marks.
Yeah. Better hope the fire doesn't destroy the skin.
Well, he should have set it on fire.
Yeah. So what, does he think he's going to like...
fall in love with that eyeless monster? Yeah. You're so beautiful. He wants to fuck her eye.
Yeah. Oh, baby, your eye is pussing at me again.
It's just...
That's so gross.
The pus, yeah. Ew, it is gross. Her eyes jizzing. So sick. He's like really giving her tongue, too. God.
Ah! She didn't even want to play with him like the kid did. She just right away.
Wow.
Oh, dude, part 2 has the better Ramon song at the end.
Yeah. Airheads has the best Ramon song.
I just wanna walk right out of this world. What's the Airheads one? I don't remember.
We want the airwaves.
Oh, yeah.
Airwaves, baby.
The Ramones gave him a couple songs for this movie.
Which one's
the Sheena song?
Well, this song was an original, wasn't it? For this movie?
Yeah.
Rammstein.
They like the Stephen King, man. They're like, Stephen King, he's my best friend.
Dude, Joey Ramone's the ugliest guy in the world. He looked
like
Howard Stern if he was mutated. Yeah. If he was like if nuclear toxic waste dumped all over his body. Or he looks like Howard Stern if he dropped into that vat of chemicals that the Joker did.
Kind of like a caricature of Howard Stern almost, like a cartoon character version.
He really got the sad end of that stick, man, in life. Because he's really odd, tall, weird body, weird face. The hair had tried to cover it up, but I ain't trying to look at some old pictures of him before, like he had long hair and stuff. But he's really disgusting.
They should have got him to play Predator.
No. They should have got him to play. He looks like Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, they could have.
Can you imagine someone like Joey Ramone as Pinhead? It's scary, man. He's creepy.
Yeah.
So it's a good movie. It's one of the better Stephen King. There's other good Stephen King movies. I mean, but I guess when you have like that many of your works adapted, you're gonna have a lot of shit too. It's not his fault, obviously.
Yeah.
don't like
any of the freaking TV ones are usually bad.
Langoliers.
Yeah.
With Bronson Pinchot tearing paper, looking like he's having an orgasm when he does it.
Dude, the Langoliers almost looks like what would happen if the Critters movies had CG critters instead of animatronic.
Yeah, I think the concept of Langoliers is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's interesting. But yeah, I don't know, these ones that are turned into miniseries. What's coming out? The Dark Tower, that movie.
Yeah. It remake is coming.
Yeah, the It remake, or I don't know. I don't even know if you can really call it a remake since the original was a TV miniseries. You know, it's kind of its own like thing. But you know, this is good. I don't know. I don't know if I like the first one or the second one better. I think they're too different. They're both cool. I mean, even if the first one's better, the first one's definitely better at scares. The second one's more quotable and fun. I can honestly tell you, I think the second one's a little bit more rewatchable. Like I can watch the second one all the time. I love it.
Yeah, it's not. I was just getting ready to say it's not nearly as dark and depressing, but it is. It kind of is. The ending of it is really dark and depressing.
But there's so many moments of humor. Gus is funny. The Gus isn't scary. Even when he's being scary and demonic and trying to kill, he's doing one-liners nonstop. I wanted to fuck her. Yeah, that's like the whole time.
And then he kills his wife and son, which is dark and depressing.
But even then, he's having fun doing it. Where he's like waving. he's like really campy. He's keeping it lighthearted. Zowie's scarier than the cat, though.
Yeah,
but Zowie doesn't.
I feel you fading away.
No, I did. Did I do that during the commentary? Or was that during like our podcast one time? Like,
no, you did it on both. I think we were making fun of the song.
I was, I did it on the podcast. But the first time I did it, when we were talking about it, it was a subject matter of Halloween podcast some years ago. It was really, it was really funny. Riverman liked it a lot. But that's got a great, and that's another thing too. There's a soundtrack within the movie, right? There's like a lot of music. I know this had the Ramones song and stuff, but that was like kind of while he was driving the truck. But I'm just saying, other than that, there's like all these songs that are popping up, and like there's a song when the kids are chasing them on the bikes. There's a song when Gus is chasing them in the car.
I want to die
just like
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
was that like a Marilyn Manson guy?
I don't. It's
that's what it sounded like. They were trying to sound like,
but it's
orgy.
Good. I love it. Now I want to watch Pet Sematary 2. I wish they'd put that damn thing on Blu-ray. Heck, I wish they put it on DVD.
I think it is.
Yeah, but where can you find it anymore?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't want to buy it on DVD. I want Shout Factory should get that movie.
Yeah, they should get like all the Eddie movies, the freaking Brain Scan. That'd be great to have on Blu-ray.
No, it really would.
Commentary with Eddie and the Trickster.
Yeah, and then get Trick or Treat on Blu-ray and not get commentary from Sammy Kerr because he died of cancer and AIDS.
Yeah, but get it from the Ragman.
Get it from the Ragman. Get it from Gene Simmons, Ozzy.
Can you imagine them watching that movie? Like, I don't remember filming this scene.
Ozzy was on
when's my scene gonna come up again? Like freaking
why am I on this commentary? I had one scene. It's kind of weird how his character Nuke just kind of disappeared.
Yeah,
like he was just never seen again. But he surprisingly wasn't a bad actor. Like for the little scene he had, it was fine. You know,
yeah, it wasn't.
He was better than Pauly Shore.
Shut up, dude.
No, but anyway, thank you guys for listening to it. We're gonna do a few more horror along the way. I believe next up we're gonna knock out Sleepaway Camp 2. That'll be fun. Give us more feedback. We had somebody request a film.
Freddy Got Fingered.
Was it?
Are you talking about that? Somebody requested Freddy Got Fingered on like one of the videos on YouTube. And I thought that was awesome. I haven't seen that forever, dude.
And so maybe let us knock out a string of horror films because we need to change it up a little bit. And then maybe we'll keep Freddy Got Fingered in line. I know we want to do like Problem Child 1 and 2 when it comes to the comedies. I do anyway. The holidays are coming up. I know I certainly, but we kind of bust these out. We're like number 12, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've done a lot. But yeah, but keep those coming. We love those. Give us feedback, and I swear we'll consider them. But no, and follow us on the website, btmreview.com. Do all the Facebooks, the Twitters, and we're all there, Tumblr and whatnot. But the YouTube too. Follow us on YouTube, subscribe there, share us with your friends, and iTunes. Subscribe there. Leave feedback on iTunes too. That helps out too a lot. But other than that, thank you
and
all.
if you like our videos or anything, just click like and subscribe, because the more likes it has, the more, what is it like?
The more it'll show up in like searches and stuff.
Yeah,
too.
when
like,
somebody searches for the movie and stuff.
No, absolutely, because we love doing this commentary. We'll keep doing them, just for fun. But yeah, I mean, we're proud of them. We have a lot of fun doing them. We think you guys will have fun listening to them. So, but yeah, keep us in mind there, and see you guys till next time. Hopefully very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Adios.